welcome to another Hodge Podge Australia cupcake tutorial. We're using green, pink, blue and purple buttercream today to do a kaleidoscope cupcake. My kids absolutely went nuts for this and I have already had a request to make it for a sports event coming up at the school. I have 12 ready to go cupcakes that I've made and I'm using the Wilton 4B tip today, which I've used previously in the iPhone cupcake tutorial. I'm using just a regular old piping bag. Personally, next time I'd probably use a little bit of a bigger one because I'm trying to fit so many different colours in. But we're first going to start with purple. We're going to try, and I stress try, to get the 4 colours around in the bag on one side each, which you can clearly see I need a smaller spatula or scraper or teaspoon or something to do this. I get a lot of purple in there, but it did look nice, so I'm not going to complain. And they're supposed to be all swirly and mishmashy. So we're going to put the purple in. I'm going to try and spread it out so we can get the pink in. Make some more room. There we go. I've done my best to get it just on the one side. I'm going to add in some pink. We're going to put this on the other side. I'm trying to go for quarters, but to be honest, I didn't do very well with the quarters, so I've sort of gone more of a third of the bag. We're going to get the pink in. Another tip that I've learned, because again this was my first time doing the kaleidoscope cupcakes, so anything that you see generally will be my first time of trying something, so you can learn from my mistakes, although I still think they turned out well, so I'm happy with what I got, is to push all the colours down. You do want to try and get all the colours down at the bottom of the bag all together, otherwise you're going to get mainly purple in the first one, so you've sort of got to go through a little bit of the purple to get the other colours through. Got my pink in, now I'm going to add my blue, adding it to the other third of the bag. It's going to start looking very artist palette, kids artist palette board in a minute with all the colours all mixed in together, but putting the blue on the sides so that they all get a chance to be pushed down at the same time. Getting it down into the bag as much as possible, Erin, come on, push it down. And then I'm going to put the green, once I find my spoon, into the middle. So the green is going to fill out the bag in the middle of the section and it's going to come out. Now, in the middle. Funny how that happens. You put something in the middle and it's going to come out the middle. Well, that's what you hope anyway. So adding the green in, and then we're going to squeeze them all down and we're going to start piping the top of our cupcakes. So there's my kids artist palette thing, which I actually think looks pretty cool as it is. It's lovely and colourful. And as I said, these were such a hit with my kids that, you know, I will definitely be making these a lot more often, and I could see them being a very big hit at kids' parties. So we're squeezing it all down, getting the air out, moving it down, and I'm going to give it a couple of test squeezes first until I can finally see some swirling action going on and not just purple. So bear with me while I get rid of the purple. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Always good to get a little bit of a test run going first. There we can see the pink starting to come through, so now it's time to clear off the mess and pipe onto our cupcakes. Always a lot of cleaning up when you're doing a lot of different colours. So grab our regular baked cupcake. Clean bench is a good bench. And we start swirling on. So starting at the outside of the cupcake, swirling around in your regular Mr. Whippy sort of style swirl. And we have what my daughter described as a bubblegum consistency pattern colour. She loved those, just the 2 tones. She actually preferred to the 4 tones, but my son loved the 4 tones. So it's good that with this one you actually get completely different colours on every different swirl, and people get to choose what they like the best. So let's go ahead and do the other 12 and we'll see what they look like when we're all finished up. extra special bling, let's add on some silver decorating balls. We're going to sprinkle a few on each, and it's great using this consistency and using this swirl pattern. You can put them in the little joins as you're swirling around in the Mr. Whippy and they sit nicely. You don't need to worry about really squishing them into the buttercream and losing that effect. Speeding up the process, you get the idea. And at the end of it all, we have a very colourful display of Kaleidoscope Cupcakes. These were a gigantic hit, as I mentioned, and I'm sure they will be in your household as well. Nothing is wrong with a big burst of colour. Thanks so much, and don't forget to subscribe.